You're on mute. Divya is on mute.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you are.
Okay, sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am. Hello, good
No.
evening, one and all. Welcome to episode 8 of Author Interaction. I am Divyashi Nandini, working as Head of Communication at Rasala Book Club, and I am LLB final year student at Sri Ram Saru Memorial University, Lucknow. Rasala Book Club is the brainchild of Rahul Suri, an 18-year-old student at Shiv Nadar School. His initiative has allowed for the integration of people from various walks of life who have one thing in common: their passion for reading. Books reach the mind and the heart, allow for empathy and sensitivity, allows for uh, allows for connection. In today's uncertainty, the narration of stories allows us to build resilience and feel less alone in the obstacle we face. I'd like to welcome today's guest, Ms. Priya Sethi. Ms. Priya is a lawyer based out of New Delhi. Priya's journey as a writer began with her humble diary, which progressed into blogs and short stories. A self taught artist and a student of Hindustani classical music, Priya believes that creativity is not a quality but a way of life. Mother of two boys and married to a lawyer, Priya is often seen juggling her roles as a lawyer, a mother, and a writer. Summons from the Creator is her debut novel. Hello, ma'am. Thank you so
Hi,
much.
hi, Divya.
Thank you
Thank
so much for taking out to join us today. So I'd like to start off with the questions if you are ready.
Sure, please go ahead.
Okay. So first, can you please tell us more about your book?
This is a fiction novel and it is based on Amia, who's the protagonist of the story. She is a 35-year-old corporate professional and she's suffering from panic attacks. She tries to take treatment for the same, but when everything fails, she goes to a psychiatrist. And the psychiatrist tells her to suggest that she may try the therapy of past life regression. And when she undergoes that, she comes across the truths of her life and the reasonings why certain things are happening with her. So this is how the story revolves, and basically the story revolves around the karmic influences of one's life and the kind of different what do you call, the effects that it has on the past, present, and the future. It also, Summons from the Creator also talks about the very common habit that human beings have is of taking revenge. So uh, how this habit of taking revenge stalls the process of evolution in human beings, and because of which we all get caught into the vicious circle of births and rebirths. So in a very easy way and a simple way, I have tried to incorporate these themes into a story which can be relatable plus gripping and enjoyable.
This is a very heartwarming story, ma'am. It's very nice to know that. So, my next question would be, what kind of research do you do and how long do you spend researching before beginning a book?
Usually, my research has two stages. The first one is where I research broadly on the subject which I have to write the book, um, and then the second process involves a deep research regarding the chapter which I'm writing. So first, I usually structure my story with a broad set of idea about the subject. Like for instance, in this novel, I first read some books and some research papers on past life regression. And when I wanted to write something very specific, like the way past life regression is done, or how the therapy is given, or how a seminar is conducted, I looked into videos and some visual representations of the same, which was a more detailed aspect. So this is how I do my research. And somewhere you have to stop, otherwise you'll keep researching because it is usually you write when the topic interests you. So if you keep on researching, then you get lost and then you cannot complete your story. So there is also a point where you should realize when to stop and then when to go again and write. I cannot hear you, Divya.
Oh, sorry. So, what is the most difficult part of your artistic process?
As of now, if you ask me, the most difficult part is to find time to write. With two boys in the house, with the lockdown and no schools, it's actually a big task for me to actually find time to sit and write. So that is the only hurdle I'm facing. Otherwise, it's all good. Enjoyable process.
So, ma'am, as a child, what did you want to do when you grow up?
My father is a doctor. So as a child, I wanted to pursue medicine, see how things work. I ended up being a lawyer, and then now I'm a writer. So your childhood dreams are always there, but not every time it doesn't work that ways.
Okay, ma'am. So, my next question would be, do you ever consider writing under a pseudonym?
No, never.
Okay. So, my last question would be, as a writer, what would you choose as your mascot or avatar or, spirits?
Maybe an elephant, because I just love that animal. The maturity, the composure, and the intelligence that an elephant has, I think I would like to imbibe all those characters in my writing.
That's very touching, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am, for joining us. And it was an amazing conversation with you.
It was
Special
very
thanks.
nice. You are doing a wonderful job, and keep on doing the good work. Even Rahul is doing a wonderful job.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am, for joining us. Special thanks to Rahul Suri for organizing this evening and connecting people through the Rasala Book Club experiences. Please subscribe to our channel for more videos. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.